was. I mean, it was one of the little jingles, but I don't... Anyway, that was the first one that came to mind. We're watching Gilmore Girls again, and I say again, I don't know if I put out the other video where I was watching Gilmore Girls. To be determined. If it is out, then we're watching it again, and if it isn't out, then we're watching it. I'm Liv. I bury the lead. This is my space where I talk about movies and TV, and sometimes I sing, and sometimes I show off clothing, and things like that. Okay, we're watching Gilmore Girls today, and I'm probably going to be interrupted in the middle of this, so we'll see how it actually goes. Couldn't get my stuff together earlier, so I might get walked in on right in the middle of this, and we'll see what happens. So let's start, right? There's a recap in the beginning that we'll have to watch, because I'm not going to skip through anything, because we should all be on the same, like, you know, within the same 10 to 20 seconds, I would say, right? So, this is season 4, episode 11, called In the Clamor and the Clangor. I wasn't going to watch this one with you, but I got about 2 minutes in, and anytime there's like a scene with the whole band, like Lane's whole band, it's just comedy gold, really. So, yeah, I went back a few minutes and decided to watch it with you. So I also have some things that I might color, because sometimes I can't just sit still and watch something. And, yeah, okay, let's get started, right? So we're gonna press play. It's gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And then we'll hit it on play. All right, season 4, episode 11, Gilmore Girls. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are playing right now.
You're legally married?
Doing a recap. I should turn this down though. Oof. That's the worst. The first time you like make a move or ask someone out and they say no. And then you just like never do it again, ever. Until you're like 22 and have your first boyfriend. It's a thing that happens. I don't like this intro. It's just like Rory with her like fake crying voice. It annoys me very much right now. And they're like beatnik hats. It's all too much. It's all too much. And ASP knew it, and she just did it anyway. Such a rebel. Such a rebel. What are we drinking today? I'm having some blueberry lemonade sparkling water. Why not? It actually smells a lot like blueberry candy canes, which excites me because I love blueberry candy canes. Oops. Have you ever seen, like, in movies and TV, people are always so stylish during funerals. They're just like, have these cute little hats, and everybody has a cute little hat. Like, everybody has a cute headwear. I don't understand. I'm kind of just getting into hats after not being into them for a very long time. I have a small collection of like baseball type caps, and I want to get a beanie. I don't have a beanie. It's winter and I don't have a beanie, but I do have pink fuzzy earmuffs, so I've been all right. I've been okay. My ears have been covered for the most part. And it hasn't been that cold of a winter yet, thus far. Do you like my shirt? The guy at the post office thought it was funny. It's from VHS Detroit? Is that his? Oh no. Well, I can't check because I'm using my phone right now to film. But, yeah. Detroit VHS? VHS Detroit. One of those. I'll link it. I don't even know if this is still available because it was like clearanced when I got it last summer. But I've gotten some cool shirts from him for sure. For shirt. Oh, the church bells. Oh, this is a good one, actually. That's the clangor and the clamor and the clangor. Along came a clatter. I like that they just have one, like, religious building in their town. So it's like they have to do their, like, Christian service and then their, like, Jewish service and then... Oh, Stars Hollow. You're a kick. It was before my time. I love Miss Patty. Things like this, it really makes you thankful for... it really makes you realize what you're thankful for, like the important things. And then she's like, I'm so happy I had all that sex. So happy. Do you have a designated funeral hat? Comment below. Tell me about it. All you have to do is... So I decided to wear this shirt because in about a minute we're gonna see Hap Alien Passion. Basically, my mind. I love Paris. Okay, anyway. Yeah, the band, Hep Alien, Lane's band. That's why I wore this shirt. Okay, good talk. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Brian's sweater is everything. Also, Sebastian Bach is everything. I love him. Apparently, he stole Christina Applegate from Brad Pitt during an Academy Awards show back in the 90s, and I love that story, even if it isn't true. I don't really like Brad Pitt. I want that sweater, though, and that hat. Anyway. I don't really like Zach. I think I've talked about this. I don't like Zach for Lane, but he's really funny. He's a really funny character. Especially when it's like him and Lane's mom back and forth. Oh, this is the funny part. This. And that's why I watched this with you. Basically just because Zach is talking about NSYNC and how he reads. And he doesn't read, he skims. Xander. Von Dutch? I just realized he's wearing a Von Dutch shirt. Oh my god, what year is it? 2004? Were we ever so young? Rock and roll. I need a new battery. I do like how magical Gilmore Girls wants to make you think snow is. If you live in snowy climates, you know the truth. You know the truth. Every hour? That would get really annoying. It's a different Lala that I'm not familiar with. Half hour? Oh. He was in Even Stevens, I think. Pretty sure the other guy that talked was the like kind of creepy kid that nobody liked on Even Stevens, and Shia Lewis traded him a date with Ren so he could get, I forget what he got out of the deal. You guys remember? You remember? I remember. She looks weird with her scarf and her sweater. I think it's mostly the scarf that looks odd without a jacket and with that sweater. It's odd. It's odd. It's an odd choice. Britney took so much shit. I'm glad that she has some form of normalcy now. I don't know. Some form of freedom, I guess. Cute dress, Lane. I do this thing where I like to imitate a lot of, like, if someone says something funny or like accents or singing, I like to imitate stuff a lot. And there was a period of time when I like watched all of Ink Master because I didn't have anything better to do. And you know, Taco Bell is a company that believes in living moss, and it was really funny. And so then there were the spin-offs, and there was one that was like Angels, I think. Is it called the Angels? But like some of the like really successful women from Ink Master past seasons would go to different shops and it would be like a mini competition. I don't quite remember. The only thing I really remember is when they were doing the countdown. Anytime the girl with, I think her name was Kelly, if I remember right. It's been a couple years. She would always have like crazy like colored hair and it would be like teased out and stuff. She was kind of like goth-ish. But whenever she did the countdown, she was there, she'd be like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop tattooing! And she would like do it like, really, stop tattooing! And like every single time, it just like tickled me. So I think about that sometimes. Yep. Okay. Paris is one of the best characters. One of the best actors in the show. Liza? I think that's her name. Certain fella. Do, 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 do. Oh, don't look at me like that. So some other things I was thinking about watching with you would be some episodes of Broad City, my favorite show of all. They're nice and short, like 21 minutes, and they're super fun. And they're on Hulu, so a lot of people have Hulu, so they can watch them. And yeah. And then like movies, I thought. Especially like movies that I liked as a kid, that like looking at them as an adult, they're like super not okay for the most part. Like I want to watch those kinds of movies, but then also like ones that I haven't seen before. So like we're like watching them together for the first time, so I'm not talking over the whole time. This, you know? I don't know. I'm just like spitballing ideas. If you have anything, let me know. Oh my gosh, her eyes are just so freaking bing. I know I have blue eyes, but they're not that blue. If you're wondering what I'm consuming for my pain and my anxiety, the first thing was Blue Dream, and this is Granddaddy Purple. Do we think she wears pantyhose? Not for the most part. Not for the most part. My batteries keep breaking like right away. I'm not gonna say it's a me problem because it's not me, it's the batteries, alright? I need to stop blaming myself for things that aren't my problem. That tasted slightly pine solely. Unusual. We never see these girls ever again. Who are they? She's supposed to be a friend? Great hair. Both of them. All of them. But Rory's is the worst out of all three, let's face it. Should I color? I need to get more like relaxed when I'm doing this, but like also I can't just sit here and not say anything, right? I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Gotta figure out how to make money off this thing. Oh, you probably noticed that I have like scabs on my head. It's a thing. It's part of the anxiety. It's a thing. It's fine. It's fine. I'm working on it and it's fine. But it's better to just, get it all out there in the open. When I had hair, I used to pull hairs individually out of my head since I was like little. So it's just a different way that my uncomfortableness, uncomfortability presents itself in my coping. Suki looks really pretty here. I like that lamp. And that pillow. And the sweater that Lorelai's wearing. What? I don't like her hair right now, though. I really don't. It could be much better. Oh, it's like flat and weird. It looks a little better there, but no. I had hair like Suki in 7th grade. Like the flippy look. I had like over a foot of hair cut off, and then I had like the flippy shoulder look for a minute. One of the recent episodes one part that is so funny is a Michelle part where he's trying to like be as like active in Davy's life as the former night manager. Oh my gosh, I'm not remembering his name right now. They're mad at each other and he's shoveling her walk. I can't remember his name, but he was the other. He was the other manager at the inn before it burned. What is his name? What is his name? Oh, her makeup is really nice. Her 3 years ago. Oh my gosh. The red coat and the cream sweater and the dark blue, like indigo paint. Oh. Love it. What was I talking about? I'm still trying to think of that dude's name in this show. He looks like someone, doesn't he? I know that's weird to ask, but like, he looks like someone. You look like him. It's like, could be Mark Ruffalo's son, but I don't think that's it. But like, he has kind of Ruffalo, young Ruffalo vibes. This is so. Am I just so fascinating right now? Anyway, Michelle offers to babysit for Suki, and Lorelai gets a frantic call from Michelle saying to come over to Suki's house. And he said that he couldn't get the baby to stop crying. So he ended up playing a game where he was like rolling him on the floor in a blanket. And then he like rolled him a little too hard and rolled him under the bed. And he like got stuck under the bed and fell asleep there. So like the baby was fine, but like he was stuck under a bed. And the baby's name is Davy. But when Lorelai found out that he was under the bed, she's like, "Oh, Davy!" And Michelle's like, "Davy? I thought his name was Truman." And it's like, that killed me. I don't know why. He's like, "I guess I misheard it." But like, Truman? You thought the baby's name was I've been calling him Truman. What? That is the genius writing of ASP, alright? She's sometimes not that great. Other times she's got things like, I thought his name was Truman. Lot of hats in this episode. Lot of hats. Lot of hats. Lot of people wearing hats. Lot of people hats. Should I say where we are? Are we at the same spot? They're at CBGB's. They are at CBGB's, and shit's about to go down with Lane and her mama. Shit's about to go down with Lane and her mama. Her hair looks really good right now. Okay. That and the Loose Chicks. Heck yeah, that's why I'm in a band. They're born again. I love that Brian's parents went to their 2 a.m. set and wherever they are. Where is CBGB's? New York? I don't know. Oh, does it say on a shirt? No? No? She said, "Get cancer, Daryl." Ain't that the truth? He is the man. I recently rewatched School of Rock, and that's just delightful. Delightful. Because you're not hardcore. Paul? It's difficult because fat phobia is so rampant and has been in our society for so long that we're only just now beginning to realize that, like, it's not all about your diet and exercise. You can't always control your body type. It has a lot to do with your, like, innate health stuff that comes along, you know? Like, if you have an autoimmune disease, you're not going to be very active. That's just a thing. There's just a lot of factors. BMI is bullshit. It's fine. It's okay. We don't have to get into it right now, but ASP hates fat people, and, like, most people do because, you know, it's all part of it. It's all part of it. Anyway, A Year in the Life was awful, and I think everyone can agree on that. I've only watched it once, and I don't think I can watch it again. Except for the part when they were all going around saying things about Richard, and Lorelai said some, like, really shitty thing that he did. I felt that so deep. I was like, yeah, dude, he wasn't there for her, so of course she's not gonna remember good shit. And, like, the way that she ruined it, I don't know. It just, like, resonated very deeply with me. I know she was supposed to be the bad guy in that scene, but she wasn't. To me, she was the good guy. It's like I wanted to be her in times, but I didn't have the guts to do it. When other people were talking about Richard Gilmore and reminiscing about how great of a guy he was. He wasn't a great guy to everyone. Just because he was a great guy to you, or an okay dad to you, does not mean that he was an okay dad to everyone that he was a dad to. Anyway, we're not here to get into family trauma, you guys. What? Get back to the bells. I just made it weird. This is me. This is like being inside my head. This is why I don't go places. I really want to do the spring break episode. That's one of my favorite episodes, even though it's, like, so random. I think that's why I like it. It's just, like, so random. So I will probably watch that with you, maybe, if this seems to be a thing that people enjoy. Not feeling so confident after the last, like, 10 minutes or so, but we're just gonna keep pushing through. He's like, I hate those stupid bells. I love her outfit. She's such a little rocker chick. This is another thing, like, it's like you have to do something, but sometimes you are in such a paralysis that you just don't do anything. Like, she just didn't tell her mom anything, which is, like, obviously the worst option, but she didn't see that it was the worst option until afterwards. I relate very deeply to that. It's like you have all of these options because you're afraid to know the answer to some of them. You're just not gonna do any of them, and then you just like sink further and further into your like muck. Yeah, we'll say muck. This part. Oh, it gets sad. It gets sad. Oh. But it's like her mom was so restrictive, she felt like she could not tell her the truth. Or anything for that matter. The older I get, the more I'm like understanding about like most things. Except for like bigotry. You know? Don't be an asshole. Treat everyone how you want to be treated. Don't be racist. Don't be sexist. And we're good, you know? Like, things are cool. We're chill. Everything's good. Oh boy, she has firefighters there. And she has prayer. This part hurts. This part hurts. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. It feels so icky. But it looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought we finished it. Ugh. Oh. She sounds more forlorn. She's got that like sound of uncertainty in her voice that I feel a lot of the time. You don't want you. Rory didn't want you. At one point. Oof. Ugh, you guys. I am lame. Except I will never have children. Ever. I would sooner die. No offense. Pixie sticks. Now she's gonna make things freaking awkward. Yep. Oh, I guess He kind of started it a little bit.
I appreciate you calling me that. In fact, I don't appreciate you talking to me or about me at all. I know you've been telling a story.
What story?
The laundry room story. Remember the laundry room?
Machines, rinse cycle.
I asked you to get
The laundry room story. Oh my gosh, why is everyone looking at her? She's not even talking loudly.
Go into a meeting that you happened to be in. I had no idea you were there. And it's hard to ask someone out, and it puts you in an incredibly vulnerable position. So it's cruel to use that.
Oh no, Rory.
So from now on, I would appreciate it.
Oh no.
Refrain from telling the hilarious laundry room incident to anyone, anywhere, ever again.
I wasn't talking about you.
What?
There was this girl from the 3rd floor. She asked me out like 100 times. She followed me to class. She baked me a cake every day for a month. Then she snuck in my window and hid in my closet, covered in whipped cream.
Oh, well, that is a little extreme.
I didn't tell anybody about the laundry room.
Well, good. Do you think that you could maybe not tell anyone this story also? Because, that would be good.
Lane hid all of her CDs. She's a bit of an aficionado when it comes to music, and her mom knew nothing about it. She hid makeup. She had this like lair in her closet. Yeah.
Is this all?
Ah, she's so cool.
That's all. I'm sorry.
About what?
I'm sorry about last night. I don't want to keep secrets from you.
You don't?
My band had this amazing chance to play this really famous club last night. And I didn't know how to tell you about it. I knew you wouldn't approve. You wouldn't approve of me being in the band or the music you were playing. And I can't even imagine what you would have said if I had asked you to let me stay out till 4 in the morning.
I would have said no.
Well, then I guess I could have imagined it out. How long?
How long? This.
I started it when I was 6.
6.
The day you told me that the Cookie Monster was one of the 7 deadly sins.
Gluttony.
Yes.
I made you do this.
No, I just...
Oh.
I want to please you so badly, but I can't. I mean, look at you. Look at what happened last night. It's not anything like it is to ever happen again. I didn't think we worked out our situation, and I think I figured out a way to make everything better. I don't want to go to San Francisco to college. I want to be able to play with my band. I want to be able to...
I love her sweater.
I will happily go to community college, and I will happily live at home and adhere to your curfew, except on the nights when the band plays or practices. This way, I can get what I want, and I won't be lying to you or sneaking around. This way, we can both be happy.
Children do not. Maybe. Love. Live like that sometimes.
Damn. Damn, Mrs. Kim.
Very well. I was so close. You didn't know.
What is she wearing?
They were talking about me. Why are you saying something?
What is she wearing?
All I know is
I don't know if I love it or I hate it.
or the laundry room, or the dungeon room, or anywhere. Well, hey, if that nut job jumped out of his
I
closet for anyone to still make
think I love it. Ish. Maybe. Kind of. Possibly. I think I love it. I think I love it.
working all day. Oh, too bad. Yeah. And, so
Oh, right, yeah. I was like, who's at the door? And that's the end. So, yeah. I don't know if you noticed that little blip there. You probably did. I don't know what it looks like, but we'll see. Never had that happen before. Well, I've had it happen, but I've never, like, paused it and then continued and tried to make it seem like it didn't just happen. But now that I'm talking about it, obviously it did happen. So, anyway, hopefully that was like kind of fun-ish, maybe. Hopefully it wasn't terrible. And I don't know, join me again when I watch something else and talk to you throughout the whole thing. Just remember always to be kind, to rewind, and take care.